There we go. Windows update happened. Guess what happened to my sound devices? Anyway. Hello everyone. Welcome aboard the Dream Harrier, the ship that flies through gaming space. I'm its captain, Snake Man. Hello Baruchio Bean. Hello everyone out there in gaming space. We are playing more Emerald Dragon because I kind of love this game, and I honestly do want to finish it before we get to anime. So, you know, and I have a free weekend, so why don't we play more Emerald Dragon? I'm so glad you're looking for the emerald also, Barrier Trio Bean. Can you sense it in your feet? So we are on this island called Great Kasha? Someone's got it. We're at this little village here that isn't actually like a real town. We went through the Cave of Ruins here and ended up out here, and then we walked around up here. So there's forest here and a desert, and here is a better zoom. And we were told that there's some kind of fruit in the forest, so we should go look in the forest for a fruit for a lady. Because doing side quests seems to give us, like, special weapons. As we did get a special sword for our buddy Haslam, who's back! Hooray! There seems to be a forbidden cave and an ancient cave. I don't know which cave to go check. But first we gotta go find that fruit. Let's see what our friends have to say. According to people from this island. No, we already did the Cave of Ruins. That's right. They're still talking like we haven't gone to the Great Kasha. If we get to Great Kasha, maybe that priestess can help us. So we are looking for a priestess. I forget where they mentioned the priestess. They said she's on Great Kasha, but I don't know where. She's not in this village. And there's no other villages, so she might be in a cave or something. Anyway, let's go in the forest, I guess. So I tried out the FM Towns version of this game, and let me tell you, holy shit, does that version move. It is fast, it's snappy, it's very pretty. It plays exactly like this game. The sprites are bigger for the battle scenes. I would have played it more, but I need to translate the menus so I know how to actually like equip things. Because the game does not start you with good starting gear. If my memory serves. Because I do need to record a video of it. Because when I went on YouTube, I could find... Hello, Magnificent Scoops. That would do it. Welcome. I was talking about the FM Towns version of the game because I just checked it out on a PC emulator, and it's really awesome. It has really high res art. It's got voice cutscenes. The music sounds pretty good too. Oh my god. It's a lot of dudes. No, Haslam, you're missing. Haslam, you're getting punched to death. Haslam, no! Haslam, don't die. Well, you should have used a tent. Enemies are starting to get pretty dangerous. I noticed that it does not have the prologue that the PC Engine CD version of the game has. as well as the, well, the PC Engine version, they show your turn as like a number under your character, which the number goes down as you move and take swings at enemies. It's the only version that does that. The Super Nintendo version displays your turn as a bar, where you use up part of the bar to move and part of the bar to attack. Otherwise, the combat's the same on both versions, along with the 8-bit versions. There's a forest. So I'm looking for a fruit. Surprised you walked all the way over here, Awesome. I'm surprised Hossum's getting beat up. He has, like, all the equipment that we have. So this forest thing could be like a red herring. I don't need to do it, but ever since, like, if an NPC tells you about something, it's usually wise to go look for it. Because, like I said, they've given me swords and weapons. And I like to have swords and weapons. And it's gonna be a while till we get to the next town. But yeah, there's no video of the FM Towns version on YouTube. Only the cutscenes. That's all I could find is the cutscenes and the opening. So I think I need to record like a sample video of the FM Towns version. I even did the search in Japanese. And I could not find gameplay video. The graphics are pretty much, I think, the same as the X68K version. I could be wrong on that. But because the FM Towns is on CD, it does have CD audio tracks and voice acting. Where am I? There's a whole new area to me. Oh, I'm on the other side. You know, there's a house here. There's a house over on the end there. We are looking for someone. It could be who we're looking for. But we're already full on party members, so I wonder what's up. Another party member death? Maybe it's not a party member. So I looked at the manual, and it does show all the characters that get, like, portraits. Including Meryl. So I was right to keep track of Meryl. I was correct in my assumption that Meryl was important. Oh, maybe this isn't a house, but like a temple. It's got the same structure as all the other temples. But I mean, if we're looking for a priestess, a temple sounds like a good place. There she is. It is my duty to guide those who possess the Crimson Scroll. To defeat the Demon King, you need the help of the Mountain Nymph. To do this, you must first go to the Forbidden Cave in the southeast of the island and get the Indigo Scroll. Well, now we know what to do. Let's go do it. Let's go ahead and save real quick. So Forbidden Cave first, then Ancient Cave. Yeah, I don't know if I would stream the full playthrough of FM Towns version, but I am curious about it. Oh yeah, the MSX core updated again. So not only does it have new OPLL sound emulation, but they added a new VDP, which I think is the VDP for MSX Plus machines, MSX 2 Plus. Not a lot of games use it, but this game does have a MSX 2 Plus icon on the box. So I have turned it on and changed my machine accordingly. I don't notice anything, but you never know. It helps there's a lot of forest over here too. Though looking for a fruit in the forest might be very difficult. Yeah, get their ass. Hell yeah. A lot of times things are invisible, like boss fights and stuff. Enemy encounters are pretty ruthless in this place. How's everyone doing this weekend? Who's got awesome plans? My friends are on the boat right now. Some of them are doing that one of the Disney cruises, I think. Your ass is getting rained on all weekend. Aw. Trying out your new, used 2DS. I've never used a 2DS. The old gaming hours. What are y'all playing? Are you playing that French RPG? That French RPG seems cool. Everyone that's playing it says it's awesome. Yeah, it's got the weird wedge. I had a 3DS XL. Or a new 3DS XL. SF6 or S50 of the Night Chivos. You know, I've never played Shovel Knight. I think that, like, worries some people. It worries my friends who are all big Shovel Knight stans. Oh, Hossam get punched hard. I didn't know that bird's free. Oh, I'm sure it is. I just haven't done it. I don't know, they would say it's essential. They're like, you like Mega Man, why don't you play Shovel Knight? You like DuckTales? And it's like, I don't know, it just hasn't come up. I don't know. I love when she attack buffs the whole party. I love that she does that now. I wish she would heal Haslam with the big heal. Because he's always like at 200. And it's like, just give him the big heal so he's at 400. That's all you gotta do. Alright, so I think there's another forest over here. Let's go look at our map. So the only clue we have is that it is a fruit that's in the desert forest. For the fruit. There's a cave. I know where the cave is. Because it's on the fold-out map that the game came with. I'm looking for that old lady's fruit. Maybe it'll make her, like, live longer in this hellhole. I don't know if that's what she wants. Now this island seems nice. It does seem empty though. Like it's very much desert. There's no real town in it. Oh, Wolfman, he got behind me. Oh, one thing I did notice about the F and Towns version, the battle sprites, they still only face forward. I thought maybe they would have changed that for that version. Hey, bird, get away from Tamarin. It looks like Saoshin is trying to attack our familiar. He's the only character that tries to attack it. Oh god, I need to check your defense, Haslam. Why are you getting your shit kicked in? Haslam. He has 2765 defense. He has all the highest stuff that we could have access to. He's not that lower than Attrition. And he has the same stuff equipped. Oh, I have a big old nugget, but I haven't found a town to sell it in. What's Hoslo at? Hoslo has less defense, 2263, because he won't equip a shield. He just refuses. 2765, yeah, I don't... It's weird, because Attrition only has 2799. He's not that much higher, but he's like not getting touched. I don't know if it's a defense stat or like a speed stat. Dexterity is about the same. Agility, I guess, is about the same. No, he has higher agility. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that makes sense. He's like moving further than us. So agility must be what determines how much action you have in the battle scenes. So dexterity might be not getting touched? I'm not sure. All I know is he feels a lot squishier than me. Like, none of the other enemies can touch Attrition. That fireball can, because the fireball seems to use a different stat. I think it uses magic for defense. Because I've never seen Tamarin. Tamarin rarely gets hit by, like, a magic spell. She's the only one with, like, magic stats right now. Like, if that bird wanted to, I think it could have destroyed the Hostile right then and there. Not destroy, but could have taken a good chunk of his health. Oh, one thing, the FM Towns level up sound effect, not as good. I looked at the PC-88 version of the game, and the PC-88 version has some strange colored choices. And sounds kind of different. There is video footage of that version on the internet. Why the FM Towns version? There's clearly someone that could record it, because someone recorded all the cutscenes. In a playlist of 9 videos of the FM Towns version. There's video of the PC Engine version. I watched that. Cameron decides not to do anything on her turn. She's just girl boss and gatekeeping me. It's fine. Hey, you can't heal, wizard. How dare you? No, the bird's free. Oh, Barrier Trio, how did you like, that 3DO RPG? I didn't catch the end of it. Lucien's quest. I know Muware liked it. Let me check the map, make sure that's all the forest I need to explore. Mostly this area, but there seems to be an area to the right against the rock wall. That could be interesting. Fight! Lucien's quest was indeed awesome. That's cool. How long did it take? One thing I worry about streaming RPGs is just the, the dedication of the time. The goof's got, it's got good writing. That's good. Combat seemed a little interesting with the whole, like, bushes and trees in the way mechanic. I don't know why she doesn't take her turn sometimes. Right, you can also break stuff in the overworld, which I guess you have to probably, right? Ow. You hurt my party and my eyes. She didn't even heal Haslem. How rude. He's like, you'll be fine. Well, fair enough. There aren't a lot of RPGs on the 3DO. There's like that, and there's like Guardian War? Another micro cabin game? 20-hour RPG? It's a nice brisk. Yeah, so this game has a how long to beat page, but I think it only reflects the Super Nintendo version. And they have that listed at like 20 hours for like completionist. And like someone was in here earlier, like yesterday, and they said like the long play or whatever was like 13 or 16 minutes. So like I'm so curious what the Super Nintendo version of this game is like, and it wouldn't take that long to get through it. I imagine it's more linear, and they probably cut some of the size down of the areas. The Super Nintendo version of this game, I posted some screenshots of it in my Discord. It just looks like a Super Nintendo RPG, and I don't mean that disparaging, but like you look at this game, and you're like, yeah, this is an old 8-bit Japanese computer game. This is a Pasocom game. And then you look at the SNES game, and it is really looking like a Super Nintendo RPG. A late one, and a very pretty one, with giant portraits that animate. So it is very advanced. It is a Super Nintendo game that from '95 though, so I mean, that makes sense. One thing I noticed about the Super Nintendo version is that the overworld is very different. Also, progression is different. But like the overworld, you know, in this game, the cities and towns are just on the overworld. It's less of an overworld and more just the world, with only, you know, dungeons and caves and interiors being outside of it. But like towns are, you just walk into town. Super Nintendo version does like the Final Fantasy thing, where town get bigger. Like you walk into a small icon of a town and then town get bigger. Dragon Quest also does it. It really helps the whole like, oh god, this is a Super Nintendo RPG now. Again, I don't mean to use that disparagingly. It's not. It's a very good one of those. But there are a lot of Super Nintendo RPGs. I guess there's a lot of Japanese PC computer RPGs too. So it kind of goes both ways. Can I hit this Wolfman from where I was standing? That's crazy. I think we're gonna find the cave before we find this fruit. Ooh, it's fancy cave. Someone built a fancy entrance. Alright. Anything out here? There's like 2 trees. Did I get that fruit? I don't know. Alright, going in. Forbidden Cave. Hey, this cave is very man-made structure-like. Ooh, a little like... Oh, we've seen these guys before. This is a recolor. We're finding liches. They're cool looking though. I remember them being annoying, so we should probably kill them. I do not know what the bubbling ooze thing is. Ooh, it makes a unique noise for moving though. Okay, whatever it is, it doesn't have a lot of defense, so that's good. What do you think of this game? I'm not really an RPG expert. I played a few of them on the Super Nintendo, most notably FF5 and FF4, and I watched someone play FF6. I never could buy FF6. I could never buy these games. They were expensive. I always rented them, or a friend had them. My friend had Chrono Trigger, but I never got to beat Chrono Trigger until I got introduced to the Z-SNES back in the day. There's an invisible enemy. Oh, found it. It's always a pain in the ass when the enemies are invisible. But what do you think? I'm gonna call you an RPG expert. You seem to know your shit. Like, I didn't know anyone that had Earthbound back in the day. Earthbound was definitely a, like, an emulation discovery. I think that's for a lot of people, because of the way that game was marketed and distributed in the United States. You were a Genesis kid. Oh, okay. Interesting. I also was a Genesis kid, but again, Phantasy Star was not on my radar as a kid. You went through most of the SNES hits. Yeah, I remember renting Super Mario RPG from the supermarket a lot. Because they had like a $5 for 5 days rental or something. I got very lucky in that, like, my save would be still there a lot of times. Actually, I think later it got cheaper, but... You learn about NES via Smash Brothers, like some kind of weirdo. No, I think a lot of people were like that. wonder what the slime does. Oh, it self-destructs. Ooh. Ooh, it hurts a lot. And it can heal. Fucker. The Lich can heal. Hoslow needs a big heal. Thank you. I might need to keep everyone topped up. Again, if anyone dies, any one character, that includes Hoslim, who has... feels like he has low HP or something. I actually don't know what Atrushan's max HP is at this time. Okay, so that's walled off. This area is empty. This game likes to do that. A lot of empty dead ends. It's a PC RPG. Kind of want to take out the slime. Though I should take out the liches. What are people's like RPG like experience? I definitely didn't see Final Fantasy until like a friend showed it to me on his NES. And I was like, the Super Nintendo was already out for a while. And then I was like, oh, I know those games are at the video store. Final Fantasy 2. But Dragon Quest was definitely something that was not on my radar because I didn't read Nintendo Power when I was a kid. I assume if you had Nintendo Power, you would have been well versed in Dragon Warrior. You played it in the emulation, was not too impressed. I still think Final Fantasy 1 is kind of amazing. You're very picky. I see. I had a friend whose first experience was like the Final Fantasy 7 thing. Is this all wall? I'm a little worried that these are gonna be fantasy walls. Alright, let's check left first. What's in the spiral? Will it be treasure? It's treasure! Ow! 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 Oh, that's like attacking a random person too. Alright, so there are traps now. Traps... Traps exist in the world. Yeah, because the first time I got hit with the spikes, Tamarin took damage, and the second time, Hoslow took damage. So this is definitely kind of like a random party member. It didn't seem that painful. What was the first RPG you loved? Oh, funny. Teen you would have looked at Lucien's quest and be like, what is this garbage? We all grow up. There's definitely genres that I could not have played as a kid, and now I'm streaming them constantly. Like, I played the whole ass visual novel, like a 40-hour visual novel on the stream. I'll go get that lich. I think a lot of people were, because a lot of people are like, this is your 32-bit RPG. There's a pig riding section. That's great. I always think about the fucked up car in Tomba. I watched someone play Tomba for the first time, and like watching them like try to figure out the car part of Tomba is like amazing to me. Watching them try to figure out progress in Tomba was amazing to me. And I'm getting off topic, but I love Tomba. You've been playing Metal Max 3 and 7 Saga, but you're thinking of changing to the Saturn version. Interesting. I've never played Tomba 2. The only time I ever touched it was I tried it once, and I noticed that everyone talked. And like the progression in the game felt a little slower. Like the action in the game felt slower because of the 3D-ness of everything. I guess I should say that Tomba, the character himself, doesn't talk, but he gets like a fairy friend. I'll give it a try one day. I have a Sayo, which lets me play whatever PS1 games I want on the real hardware. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done most of the time. And I guess I have the Mister now, which people tell me the PlayStation Core is very good on the Mister now. I need to get a memory card Pro for the PS1. It's more Tomba. That's good. I worry the talking might drive me crazy, but maybe it's just that intro area. From downtown. Yeah. For me, it was like a weird pacing compared to the first game, but maybe I was just being weird. It was a long time ago, too. And that was when the only emulator you could use for PlayStation was like EPSXE. Ugh. Ugh. I don't miss those days. I also like the first one more. I need to replay them, and I will because the phone game got translated. Ow. I want to open the chest. I do not like Haslo having a temporary item or an equipment item that I could sell. Let's do some passing around. Tamara, what do you have? You have a tent. I could use a tent. I'm gonna use a tent real quick. Guys, watch it. If flashing bothers you, I'm gonna use a tent, which causes flashing. So watch out. Okay, it's over. You can come back now. What's Attrition have? He's got the Night Rapier, big old nugget. I'm gonna give the Hyper Potion to... I'm gonna give it to Haslem. I feel like Haslem will hang around. Yeah, I want to go through the series because I want to play the phone game for all of you. And, you know, let's see. I will say I like the first game. I feel like the first game is cozier and paced a little better. Well, I say that, but the first game is like the beginning of that game has crazy pacing. Like, if you think about like from getting to Catalogs to fighting Tron Bond for the first time, and then you have to defend the mayor at City Hall. Like, that's all like one segment. It's like kind of crazy that they just throw you in. Like, you get a little bit of ruins in the beginning, and then you get a little bit of ruins again, and then all of a sudden it's just boss fight, protection mission, boss fight. And then after that, it's like, why don't you go in the forest? Which is another action sequence and then boss fight. So pacing in 1 is kind of crazy, if you think about it, but I don't know. There's something about 1. And it's just cozy. It's also a much simpler story. Not that 2 is like crazy complicated or anything, but I don't know, there's something like quaint about like the small town island. Yeah, like the ruin takes place around the entire island. Like, it's interconnected ruins. And I think that's cute. I would say both are pretty anime. But yeah, I get what you're coming from with the ancients and whatnot. And the moon. No, I get you. I'm gonna keep running into these spikes and getting the treasure. I don't need any more maps, I think. I like that maps are like one of the greatest treasures I could find. I already have this shit, but it sells. Ow. Yeah, it's still a good time. I definitely know more about 1 than I do about the second game in general. And I don't know a lot about Tron Bonne. I played it when it came out. I had it, I owned it. But I don't know any of like, here are the secret things you can do with the serve bots or anything. Like, oh, this serve bot's actually secretly really good, but you have to do stuff. Like, I don't know any of that. I just played the game as a kid. We had internet, but you know, it was dial-up, and you know, it costs to use. Like, I think people don't understand that. Like, yes, we had internet in like the 90s, late 90s for most people, but like, loading a webpage took a long time, and you were billed based on time. It's like, oh yeah, just leave something overnight downloading. Like, yeah, welcome to your phone bill. Not only were you paying like whatever fee for AOL or whatever for the dial-up server, you were paying your phone. It was limited but fun. It was fun to explore. Now that the internet's only on like 5 web pages. So see, that should open the chest, but it doesn't. Now the internet's just useless. And full of nothingness, empty. AI blabber. I just gotta get my SEO up. Like when you found this site, it felt like there was a lot more care, and now you want to find something, it's either on like some wiki that's probably a fandom wiki, which is a pain in the ass, or it's like Game Radar's top 10 Xbox games to make you shit yourself, and number 10, Deadweight. No, I don't know. I don't have a list. Can you give me a list? Top 10 Xbox games that make you shit? Number 1, Brute Force. No, I don't
Rained
know.
it. Nice putting.
Hello, Hellspectre. Welcome. I'm streaming on a Saturday. It's unusual. Except for last Saturday, but that was a charity event. Oh yeah, there were books like that. The Dummies used to put out books like that. I definitely used Yahoo a bunch. I was part of like Yahoo groups for a lot of things. That's like my early internet stuff. Before Game FAQs, I used a site called Game Sages, which I think got bought by IGN. I remember it like transformed me into an IGN type webpage. Ooh. Yeah, we're talking about the old internet. We're talking about dial-up, talking about AOL, talking about CompuServe. We didn't get internet until AOL happened. Like, we got Windows 95 and like it had like offers for CompuServe, but we never really signed up for anything until AOL. I think before we had internet, my aunt had like CompuServe or Earthlink. Oh really? I did not know that part. But I was a kid when I was using AOL, so... I love the double level up noise. It's so good. I'm glad this cave hasn't been a maze and it's just been like side paths for items and you just take damage to get them. I wonder how many of them exist. Owie. Ow. Stop it. I guess I need to hug the walls now. Now that I know that they want to put spikes everywhere. No, don't make the enemies invisible. That's like the worst thing you could do. Not even the computer AI knows where they are sometimes. Ah, shit. I thought there was one right up here. Oopsies. The battle theme is like Megami Tensei's town theme. Interesting. Yeah, we're in this is the cave battle theme, which is like funkier than the other battle themes. There's like 3 of them. There's like the overworld battle theme, the cave battle theme. Oh, there's that guy. And like a bossy one. Okay, chill out, video game. We are looking for an item, but I assume the item will be tied to a boss fight. But I should check all these chests, because chests have goods in them. Let's go this way. We're supposedly in the Forbidden Cave, but it has very much a man-made structure to it. I mean, it could still be a cave. They could have built in a cave, but mostly caves have been cave-like, so it's unusual. That's not true, actually. Caves have been cave-like until you reach a certain point, so... I don't know anything about Megami Tensei. I have a friend that really loves the Digital Devil Saga PS2 games? Oh, Hikanoa Guild. Sometimes regular caves just don't do it anymore. I'm definitely feeling the, like, man, we've been playing this game a while, RPG-ness of it. I'm so used to playing games that are done in, like, a single stream. And this is, like, the 8th stream for Emerald Dragon. It started as part of MSX March. So I'd like to get it done before May. As I like to do anime games in May. Anime. Get it? Pretty funny. There's a button here. Oh, right, these are teleporters. Yeah, usually anime is games based on anime and manga. I have cheated a bit and have included stuff from, like, live-action Toku stuff. But I feel like it's in the same, you know, same ballpark. Go get that Lich! He has so much movement speed, I love him. He's squishy, though. I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Did I want to teleport? I don't even know. From downtown. Where are we? I'm gonna assume we're in the same building and that it would, like, we ended up on the other side of it. Again, I'll check a map when we're done with the dungeon, because I like to make sure we're not missing any items. I like that the 2 sites we found, one is on the web archive. Like, I found a website, but it's a Japanese website that I had to go to the Wayback Machine. Because there's just not a lot of information. about this version of the game in the English web. This and the PC-88 version. Or the Sharp version, or the FM Towns version, or the PC Engine CD version, though someone was trying to translate that version. I'm getting a whole set of Mithril, which kind of sucks because I already bought Mithril everything. There is the spikes. I like that the spikes activate and don't let me open the chest. I'm gonna give this all to Hoslum, because I feel like we're gonna keep Hoslum longer than we're gonna keep Hoslo. And Tamarin and Atrution's inventories are full. Yeah, the SNES version is very well known. It was like it was translated, it's got achievements, it looks really good. I keep saying that it looks like a Super Nintendo RPG. And it really does, but I don't mean that negatively, it just has that look. I posted some screenshots in the Discord. Well, we went this way and we found a bunch of items that I'm gonna try to give to Hoslum, because I don't want Hoslo to have them, in case we lose Hoslo. Alright, here's the thing, right? Hoslum's picture is on the back of the box, and Hoslo is an old man. I feel like Hoslo is gonna die. Look, I'm just gonna say it. there's like a cute girl we're gonna get or something. We need like this. I need to check my phone. Someone keeps trying to get access to me. Okay, it's not an emergency. I just didn't realize I was streaming. There's no dogs. I'm sorry. We're actually mostly, like, I think we've seen every playable character except one. Based on the manual. I think we're gonna get Fall on the back, because she's also on the back of the box, and she is connected to Hoslum. As much as I don't want to see Fauna again, maybe she'll be better at magic and better at not getting herself killed. Fauna is like... she's like a cleric, right? She like wants to heal, but she's also wants to punch things, but she wasn't good at punching things or taking punch. Damn. Hey, Jordan. You're betting that... you just see that Trusha wants to start a bet pool? Alright, who's gonna die? My money's on Hoslo. He's already halfway to the grave. I like the enemies in this game. They all dance. Here, I have, the Manticore from the game, and the Manticore is very cool. Okay, so we went down this long hallway. We came out from there. Let's see what's this way, I guess. I saw spikes further north. But I think they're the spikes we hit on the way here in the hallway. Tamarin just casually summons up a wall of flame or whatever. She'd like that. Yeah, so this is the only 8-bit computer version that's translated. I guess I should say it's the only computer version that's translated. Originally a PC-88 game, it got ports to MSX2, PC-98, FM Towns, which I made a post about on Discord, or non-Discord, on Blue Sky. They don't know where the enemy is, except I do, because I ran into him. Okay. The problem is they can attack and run while they're invisible, so... There we go. Found. They got a FM Towns and the PC Engine CD port, and both of those are voiced because they're on CD. And with CD audio. And then there's the SNES version. And the SNES version seems to take cues from the PC Engine version. In that they both have like a little prologue, playable prologue. They're both very different though. Dungeons in this game are very big. Very big and kind of empty. I believe that's changed in the SNES version. They're much more like a Final Fantasy dungeon. I saw a Blue Sky tweet that was like, if you ever feel bad about your video game, just look at what Game Freak did for Diglett Cave. Like, if you ever feel bad about your map design. I think about that a lot. South is probably a dead end based on how I got in here, but it could have treasure. Look at it, it's got shadows. It's just like a dithered pattern, but... Oh. Oh. There's something weird about this one. I hope that's not... So normally there is a shadow effect. That looks like this, but yeah, something's weird here. Okay, I did mention that they added this V9958 VDP, and the game has support for it, supposedly. But this is a work in progress core, so either that path is like secret special, and we need something, or it's a glitch, and I don't know which it is. So we'll draw up a save here. We'll go the other way for now. There are still a couple ways we can go. I mean, last time we were in the dungeon, it was like, we got something that was like, we'll show you the way through the dark path. So maybe there's something like that in this dungeon. We just never ended up on the dark path early. It'd be weird if it's a graphic glitch, though. I say that as this core is still being developed as we are playing the game. I don't know why I went after the Lich. I know I didn't have enough movement. Oh well. So we have this path, and then we can go back and go north from the crossroads. Why do you give yourself accelerate? Why not me? I'm the one's gotta walk over here and beat this guy up. This is also doing that. Very strange. Maybe the game's like, there's a mist in the Forbidden Cave and you get lost in it. Oh. I hate when the enemies go first. They're always big jerks. Can't even kill a Taurus in one turn. Oh, right, I have to go. I'm surprised I was able to hit him. I love that noise. I love it so much. What do you think I should be doing? This has to be on purpose because of the way it does it, right? Like, it's doing it gradually. But it makes me wonder if that's supposed to be dark or not. Very mysterious. And again, we're relying on emulation, so you never know. I do not have a real MSX. Maybe it would have been better if I played this on Open MSX, because it's a little more matured as an emulator. But I wanted to give this one a swing, the Mr. Core swing. If Hossam dies, this is your fault, Cameron, for not ever giving him the big heal. I was gonna say, are you not gonna heal Hossam? Gave him the small heal. Alright, Liches can heal. I should probably go kill the Liches. Cameron, you better use the big heal. Okay, I need to go kill the Liches. You're not healing. I noticed you're not healing. You didn't heal. Okay. Sawashan and Hossam are just like, what the fuck? Hossam was like, ah! No, good thing the AI is stupid. That goes both ways. Our teammates are stupid, and... No, Tamara, if they die in combat, that just means the game over. Alright, so it's not doing it here, so I think it's on purpose over in those two aisles, but why? Maybe you should save more, because it looks like hit combat could get a little dicey if Tamarin refuses to heal sometimes. She took a whole turn and gave accelerate to a bunch of people and was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to heal people, aren't I? Oh no, I was supposed to do that. It's okay, I'll just accelerate myself. Haha. Is that like a dead end? Seems like it. As far as I can tell, it either broke something or it hasn't done anything. There's like parts of this cave where we start to turn invisible. And I don't know if that's because of the cave itself. But it's very specific parts. So I feel like it's on purpose, but there's nothing like, I don't know. Jury's still out on it. I did save, but I didn't like make a hard save to go look. I just made a system disk save. Oh yeah, I should probably go kill that thing. There's a nasty habit of self-destructing on squishy people. I guess this is the end of the dungeon. Yeah, I probably should have saved. I probably should have known. What are these things? Slimes. They're not too strong. Now this is the battle music that I really like. Oh, they're replicating. The fucked up part about enemies that can duplicate themselves is that the duplicates get turns and can also duplicate themselves. Though there does seem to be some kind of limit. And he's not gonna go for that slime, he's gonna go straight for the gold armor. In fact, the rest of the AI is gonna go for the gold armor. Oh my god, Hoslam. Which, I think we should kill the slimes, because they can throw fireballs. I didn't want to attack the gold armor, they're just that big. Hoslam probably shouldn't be up front. Ooh, they can steal Tamarin's magic. That's not good. Use an item. What do I got? I've got liquor potion, I got Verimal elixir. Let's try Verimal elixir. It healed Haslam to full health. I didn't get to pick who it got used to by. This is why we haven't been using items. I don't know what they do, and they're very strange. But hey, Haslam's healed. He's kind of the worry him right now. I'm gonna cut you off. Yeah, okay. Take swings at me. The gold armor can't even hit the Trushin. So far, it seems like if you let enemies duplicate, it doesn't affect the experience. In this game. Like, I've seen games that, you know, you do that with. Okay, Tamarin, you have magic, but yeah, don't use your turn or anything. We could have, like, attack buffs and defense buffs. You could summon your little familiar friend. You could heal. Tamarin, I love you. But you are really funny when how you determine what you do. There's like there's slime enemies in Phantasy Star Online, and there's a chance you can get a rare one in higher difficulties, and rares have a chance of dropping a rare item. So what people do is, because it rolls the dice to see if you get a rare one every time the slime splits, and you can actually force slimes to split by hitting them with ice. Yeah, Ice Elemental, I think, forces slimes to split. That's how you try to get the slimes rare drop, is you just keep splitting them. There's a limit, I believe, to how long you can do it for, but it is kind of funny. Of course, rare drops depend on what enemy you kill and what your name is, because that's how that game rolls. Unless you're playing on like a private server that lets you pick the whatever drop chart you wish. PSO drops are... there's something. Not only does, like, I think there's like, is it 7 or 9 different drop charts? Indigo scroll received. What is this door? It is nothing. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna look at the map to see if there's any items in this dungeon that I need. Because I don't care. We already did the hard part. We fought the boss. Now we just need to walk out of the dungeon. Alright. Nope. No. Ruins Cave? Nope, that's what we just did. The fucked up part about this website is it doesn't have the caves in, like, in the order of how you do them. Let's see, we can get another Demon Slayer. Final Fantasy Adventure has an exploit for ultimate gear. It drops from enemies in a chest but has a low % chance of being gear, otherwise a healing item. It determines what it is when you open the chest, but if your inventory is full, game says can't carry and the chest remains. So if your inventory is full, you keep trying to open the chest until it rolls to gear and goes into your gear inventory. Oh. See, I didn't know that. I've never played Adventure. I kind of want to. I have it on my list. I think it'd be a nice breezy playthrough. Okay, so there is... there's more Mithril stuff that we could get. I think the only thing we didn't get was... yeah, we didn't get the Demon Slayer. Yeah, I'm looking at... FDH. Yeah, I went down there. Okay. Again, I'm using the map only after I beat the boss and have to walk out of the cave because this game makes you walk out of every dungeon. So I might as well walk out without getting lost and get at the stuff that I missed. Yeah, I want to play Final Fantasy Adventure. I don't want to play Sword of Mana, but there is like a phone version of Final Fantasy Adventure. And I kind of want to play that because of course I do. See, now we're back to the funky battle music. Because now we're not fighting a boss. Howsome, you walked all the way over here to block the cool golem thing. And to miss. And to get hit. Oh, there's a Vita remake? I didn't know that. Is that in line with like the PlayStation Portable Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and... Did they do a 3 in that style? I don't remember. Those sprites are very pretty. I'm confused. Did I go the wrong way? I think I'm going... Oh, I see what I'm doing. Okay, I gotta go around. I forgot this path was so long. My OLED hates this game. It like likes to dim the screen a lot because the menu's it's up for so long. Hello, Objective Binary. Welcome back to more Emerald Dragon, a game that I can't stop playing or thinking about. I finally got to see the FM Towns version today. It looks cool. Kinda wish that was translated. It's hard because all the cutscenes are voiced in that game. And the cutscenes are not video files, they are in-game, it's sprites, they're graphics. Animated graphics. A lot like what PC Engine does. Oh no, I got confused. Everyone gets healed. Fuck liches. The remake is Adventures of Mana, released on mobile and Vita in 2016. So it's kind of both. It's a 3D remake of the OG. Oh, okay. Now, the one I'm looking at is a phone game, like before Android and iPhone, and it's 2D. It's you know, it runs on Doja. But if I tell people it runs on Doja, they don't know what Doja is. This is feature phone video gaming. Yeah. I hope that one gets translated. Like, I assume you could do... Well, I don't know. I don't know if the script is different, but maybe you can just, like, plop in... So I think there's, like, a retranslation of Final Fantasy Adventure, because it has some funny translation. As, you know, games did during that time period. Okay, so I want to go up around here. And then I want to go... Yeah, I think me turning invisible was the game trying to tell me it was a dead end. not sure. Alright. Right, spikes. I forgot about them. Oh, so fun thing about potions. You can only use them in combat. They're useless outside the combat. So if I wanted to heal Sour Shant. There's a reason why I was hugging the walls. It's like we're fucking playing virtual highlight. Guys, I love virtual highlight. I'm so glad there's been more people playing it. As well as like the speedrun community has been like non-stop about it. Again, I think 2025 is the year that I play PC88 highlight. "2000 is the year we make contact. Capcom versus SNK." I love that intro. I love that announcer. I really like Capcom vs. SNK 1's like aesthetic. A lot of its backgrounds are references to the games instead of just like random places. And I appreciate that. Also, the stages have these little intros. They're cute. Like there's the highway car crash. Yeah, Capcom was going a little extra during that period of time. Oh, they don't know where the enemy is. That's right. Vamos, attrition. Never get tired of that. We're leveling up at like the same time now. Are we like... There was a time where I was a different level than Tamarin. I'm at 97. And Tamarin is 95. Yeah. So she's like 2 levels under me. But inventory, like we've had Tamarin in the party since the beginning. Like I didn't have any random encounters before I met Tamarin. I could have. I died to one of them and restarted the game, and then I didn't have any encounters until I got Tamarin. And experience is shared between the whole staff, the whole party, so she just levels up at a different rate. I guess it's, you know, she's a Pokemon that way. What am I doing? I'm going this way, right? I love that level up. It's different in the FN Towns version. There is an FN Towns work in progress core, but it hasn't been updated in a while. And I also don't know how to set it up. So I'm just using the PC emulator as recommended. Alright, I got another Demon Slayer, which is the current sword I'm using. It feels bad because I found that one like special. And, like an old man gave it to me. He said he lost it in the forest. And I went to the forest and found it. And now it's just like, oh, you can just buy it. Oh, they're just in chests. I guess I got it earlier than those options. But now it feels like I've had the same sword for a while, and I'm like, I want a new sword. And we got that special sword, but Trushin can't wield it. That's only for Haslem. Which, God, if I didn't have that special sword, he's not, like, doing amazing damage, so... He's doing good damage. He's, like, on par with me. Ow. He blew up. Please don't kill Haslo. I haven't saved. I mean, I saved after that boss fight. Like, if that enemy had shot Haslo, like, 3 times, he would have been dead. And it's all because my healer refuses to give it big heals unless they feel like... Like, see, she gave a big heal for Haslo, now he's at 480. But most of the time, she only heals for 50, because she feels like... Nah, they'll live. I'm pretty sure that self-destruct does 100. Alright, so it's a straight shot out of this dungeon. So I don't think I have to worry about spikes. So just random encounters. I'm gonna save because I don't trust my healer anymore. She's fucked up and evil. Look, you did the big heal on Haslem. Here's the other thing about this game that I've probably explained a lot of times is that only Tamarin and Atrushin are leveling up. Every other character is considered like a temporary character. Like we've had Haslo before and then he left. We had Haslem before and he left. This is the first time we've gotten Sawashant. He hasn't left yet. We had someone called Yaman, he died. Very sad. We had a guy named Kashwal, he died. Our first NPC, or our first, not NPC, but our first guest character is currently the guard of the king. And stands behind the king, besides the king now. He's living. He got revenge and he lived. I thought he was gonna die. I mean, there's still time. Don't think I forgot about you, Barsum. There's still time for you to die. I want to go this way. We've currently taken bets on who's the next character to die. I think it's Haslo. Though the Yaman one did catch me super off guard, so what do I know? But like Haslo's old. We've already had him twice in the party. Haslem is on the back of the box. And he was like imprisoned in the crystal for most of the game, so I feel like he's gonna stick around. Alright, we did it. Let's go get that fruit. I kind of, when I was glancing over for the map for this area, I saw the fruit. It's actually close to where we were. Back to the overworld fighting music. I think there needs to be more, I think there needs to be more Japanese computer game translations. Maybe it's kind of fucked up that there aren't. Like, this one only happened because it got translated into Spanish. Because there is actually a scene for the MSX in Spain. So sometimes that happens. You can seal Tamarin's magic? That seems to be more common now. Alright, so remember how there were like a couple of trees over here? And we looked in here? There's actually not where the thing is that we need to look for. Actually, don't have to, it's just a side thing. Probably. But it is like a good way to tell where the thing is. Why did the Thunderbirds do so much damage to you, Trishan? Or Haslam? I just think there's not as much interest in Japanese PC games from like English speakers. Okay, it's not this bit. And like for the longest time, the emulation for those systems, they've like been kind of weird. And maybe not having like the right debug tools in order to help. I imagine there's a lot of like compression algorithms and stuff too to try to get these games to fit on floppies. So you're working against like compression, and then just like not enough people know those machines that intricately. Like you can ask Kajardin. Kajardin knows the Super Nintendo very well. And I bet there's a lot of people that understand the Super Nintendo. Okay, so I believe it's here. It's these 3 trees. And if we go over here. Look, this is hard because there's not a lot of like there's not a lot of things to look on for like information on the map. Oh, we were talking about like hacking and how like I think like the consoles that are most popular, like the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo, are very well documented. By like English language, you know, hackers and stuff. But like the PC-88 or the MSX, I mean, there are some passionate people in Europe for the MSX, and I think that's why we get the translations that we do. They all try to put the system in PAL mode, so I assume. Okay, I think I can just go up and I'll hit the fruit. Now I was mentioning that like these games are squeezed onto floppy disk, so I imagine they're like they must have a lot of compression routines and stuff. You think there's a large difference in complexity actually? That also probably is true. And then like I said, like I know for PC Engine, for the longest time there was no emulator that had like good debug functionality. Honestly, PC Engine had a rough time of it. Like, you had early emulators, like Magic Engine, and later Hugo. But they never had, like, debug stuff. Oh, right, yeah, Kajardin's taken a look at an MSX game recently. So yeah, I wish there was more translation, but I understand why there isn't, because most of the time these games are not of interest to the general... Haslam, don't die! You fucker. I'll look away for 1 second. He gets himself caught in all the birds. I'm trying to talk about MSX and hacking. Like, there's actually only like 2 FM Towns translations. And I don't know if it's just because there's no interest in the system, that there isn't a lot of like information about the system. One's a shmup, so it barely counts as a translation. That's rude, but also kind of true, right? I don't know, I just want to see it more. I'm glad Saturn is having like its big, I'll call it like coming out, where like a lot of translations are happening for it. I mean, people have been making like SDKs so people can make like their own games and software on Saturn a lot easier. I think it's also happening with Dreamcast now. Then you got the N64, which is getting recompilations, or like maybe not recompiles, but they're getting. Is this it? This might be it. Yeah, Sakura Wars 2 came out yesterday, which is very cool. As a really big Sakura Wars fan, I'm excited to play Sakura Wars 1 and 2 for the very first time. I am very much that meme. The Earthbound meme, it's about me. I don't know where I am anymore. I need to go back to the start. This thing's hard to find, this forbidden fruit. Maybe it's because it's forbidden. I don't know why I picked this side. I'm pretty sure Hoslo could take him. Meanwhile, the other side has 2 heavy knights. Heavy metals, I'm sorry. And they punch for 47 HP. And they keep punching them. And then they won't stop punching and they don't stop punching. God, the birds are strong. I gotta figure out... I do not like the bird being down there. I gotta figure out what's up with their defense. Because like I said, the Trushin doesn't get hit by them. What do I want to do? I'm gonna go save the Trushin. I don't think I can kill it, but Saoshan should be able to nail the last blow. Oh right, he had the vulture he had to take care of. Okay. Haslam can handle it. Still getting punched. Don't like that. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find the spot based on the side. So it looks like it's like there's like gonna be a corner. Yeah, this corner. And I'm just gonna walk left. And that should line up with the thing I'm trying to find. I'm looking for forbidden fruit. That tree looked a little different before the battle. Maybe that's the tree I need. Oh yeah, it's totally those trees. Okay. I'm glad it's not just invisible. Haslam, are you gonna die again? No, the birds are coming after me. Don't like that lich being there. But I have to deal with these guys first. Get his ass. Bamo Satrushin. There are a couple lines that are not translated in here. See, there's fruit on this tree. In the forest on the island, there are 2 fruit trees. They seem to have some kind of apples that give off a sweet smell. Will you take one? Yes. Attrition picks the fruit. Alright, I'm gonna go save, because you never know when Haslam's gonna get himself killed. It's been a long time since I had a game over from combat. So consider yourself, special, Haslam. I don't get it, he's not even that far behind me on this defense. Haslo has less defense. Yeah, like I said, I can't grind the NPCs. They have as much defense as money can buy right now. I'm assuming that Vulture will be taken care of, because I want to take care of the Lich. Oh, Thunderbird, sorry. Man, Haslam got down to that nice health. Yeah, excited for Saturn stuff. I loved when Bulk Slash released. That was one I never thought would happen, because it needed a dub. And it got a dub. Yeah, I had actually already played Bulk Slash a bunch before it got translated, so it's like, it's really funny. I do kind of miss the German lady's English. But you know, I could play both versions. They use the same save. Because you want to beat the game with every side character, because that's where you unlock a special side character. And that special side character gives you like unlimited special weapon power? And she like breaks the game. Not that you need to break the game, it's just at that point it's fun. But because of the game having like weird dating sim stuff, and because the final character his appearance of a little girl, it is a little weird. That's all I'll say about that. Though I did get her ending, and it's not really like a dating ending, thank goodness. Whereas like a lot of the other girls, who I am going to assume are adult women, have like a romantic interest in you, the main character. Bulk Slash is a harem anime. It's a harem anime where at the end of the game, you find your childhood friend is the bad guy, and you have to kill your childhood friend who may or may not have feelings for you, and you may or may not have feelings for. It's kind of fucked. Don't heal the Wolfman. He deserves to get hit. Hey, Pavork. You like the fandub more? Yeah, I mean, it's a very good fandub. I always think of the idol chick, because she always goes like, holy smokes. Like, she doesn't know what she's doing. So the characters level up, the side characters, and they all start, like, not as competent, right? But she's like an idol who just decided to get into a robot. And she is just like... She's like, is that it over there? Like, she doesn't know where the target is. She doesn't know what she's doing. I love that about her. She might be my favorite just because of that aspect of her. There's the idol, there's like a princess. There's like a soldier lady. I like the soldier lady. There's a thief. Then there's the German lady. I thought there was someone in this building. Did they die? I think the idea is that the people in this village are old and they're dying. I like Bulk Slash a lot. I've streamed it like 5 different times because it's so good. Are you giving me this fruit? Thank you. Take this in return. Uh-oh. Okay. There's no way we're full. It's just the lead character is full. Which is, you know. Tamron, give your Jill potion to Haslam, I guess. I have so much stuff to sell, but there's no towns. You cannot carry... Oh, wait, hold on. Attrition. People give items to Attrition because he's the main character. I need to give something from Attrition. Another Jill potion. Haslam. Oh, it's just a gold nugget? That wasn't worth it. And like, I think the gold nugget's only 1,000 pals. Whatever. Let's go talk to the lady again. Yeah, if you haven't played Bulk Slash, you should give it a try. It seems to emulate just fine. Lucky me, I have a Saturn. I want to get a second Saturn. I either want a second Saturn or I want to get the Saru card and put the CD drive back in my Saturn. Because I kind of miss having the CD drive. I I currently have a Fenrir in it. And if I'm gonna do this, I probably need to do it soon because, you know, we live in a hell country. I live in a hell country. I don't know if you do, but I do. You have two Saturns, a Japanese one unmodded and an American one with a mode in it. Yeah, that's probably what I should do. Is like I said, I want to get a second Saturn. Just so I could play my disc games. Well, Saturn's got expensive all this. Well, everything got expensive all of a sudden. I have a white Model 2 Saturn. It's cute. I love it. I'm looking at it right now. It needs a battery. I'm too cheap to get that FRAM install. So I found like there's like a ribbon cable that you can install over top the original saving, the SRAM chip. And then you connect the FRAM to that. And all you do is like lift one pin, so you don't need to desolder the original SRAM. And I think I could do that. JP Saturn's just still really cheap if you go on the Macari auctions? Okay. I keep looking at like Surugaya because they get free shipping sometimes. I'm gonna save the game because if this character joins us, that means we're gonna lose the character, and I don't know which character we're losing. I don't even know how much... What do you even have, Hoslo? You just have a Verimol Elixir, that's fine. Yeah, maybe I'll try to get a Japanese Saturn. Off of like Zen Market or Bai or Macari or something. It is my duty to guide those who possess the Crimson Scroll. You have managed to collect the 2 scrolls. In the cave to the north, there is a treasure of vital importance to your goal. You must find it. Okay. Oh yeah, I only get stuff from Surugaya when it's like a big, like I got like a weird controller thing called Parcon, which I want to do a video about. And then I have like Marshall B. I got like a collector's set of Sakura War for PC. Like it's like interviews and videos of the show and like cards and like it came with a pocket watch. I only get stuff off of there if it's like, oh hey, it's there and it's not too expensive. Sometimes prices are bloated and sometimes they don't know. They're just like, fuck it, get rid of this. I went to the north. I guess I gotta go further, like, west. And then they give you the free DHL shipping, and it's like, well... I should check this weekend. I haven't checked this weekend. There was something I wanted to buy off of it. I also get simple 1500 games from there. Though they have started to run out. I need to get a copy of the Sniper 2, but it needs to be a PAL release of that. Let me check the map, because I feel like what's happening is I'm on the other side of what I need to be doing. Yep, that's totally what's happening. So I actually need to go east. Whoopsies. Part of me is like, if I find like a PC88 or an MSX game of something that I've played that I really liked, then I would pick it up, but all I've seen is like Woody Poco, and it's like they want way too much money for Woody Poco. I'm sorry. 1950s manga that aren't even documented. Nice. I used to do that. I used to put them in the microwave. Now I should probably use a heat gun or a hair dryer, but for those who don't know, the microwave technique is to heat up the glue so that becomes, and then it cools and becomes brittle, and you could just pull the pages out of the spine. I imagine there are better ways to do this, but when I was like in my 20s, that's what I did. I would order stuff through like Tenso. Tenso was like a shipping forwarder that didn't have scans. It was mostly adult stuff because that's what I was doing back and then. I've already explained the weird stuff that I was doing. Not in detail, but... Oh, a fun thing I got off of Surugaya was I got a fanzine for my favorite Idolmaster idol. That it's on Melon Books, but it's not digital. So it's a physical item. Actually, it's not on Melon Books. I'm sorry. I don't think it is. It was like a Comic-Cat exclusive. And now I have it. Haha. And I only paid like $6 for it. Haha. And it was free shipping. So haha. That's what I use Surugaya for. You're a professional historian with access to the British Columbia archives. So you have much less barbaric methods to do this. That sounds really cool. I was a kid in my 20s who was just like, yeah, I mean, if these get destroyed in a microwave, who cares? I don't do it anymore. It was weird times. Now everything is like released digitally manga-wise. Not everything, but most new stuff. Oh, there's a train track. I was wondering what that thing on the map was. I've been working on the railroad. Oh, yeah, speaking of Saturn translations, I do want to play Baroque, but I haven't gotten around to it. I haven't gotten around to like any of the translations that have come out, except for Blue Crystal Rod. I played that like the week after it dropped because I had already played Tower of Jiraga, Return of Ishtar, and Quest the Key. I might as well complete the series. I never beat Return of Ishtar because that game's impossible. Also, every run I saw of it is 2 credits, so I don't even think it's possible to 1cc the game. I'm gonna guess this is the cave I need, but is there anything out here? No, just a cheeky dead end. Yeah, I need to record a video of the FM Towns version. Ideally, maybe not at the beginning of the game, but just want there to be footage of it. Alright, let's go and venture in the new cave. The ancient cave. Let's start by going left. Start by going left again. A dead end. So what do you think of this game? Ooh, new Will-O-Wisp just dropped. I'm trying to remember if the Will-O-Wisps had any fucked up things about them. There's a lot of fireballs you're shooting. Kinda not a fan of it. We're gonna fight the liches. Oh, what's this enemy called? Oh, too late. I forgot. If they get one shot, they're dead. You don't get to see. So we're going in this cave for like some special item. Possibly one of the emerald relics? Which is supposed to help us search for the emerald dragon? Yeah, I'm a dragon actually. This guy with the red hair, he's a dragon. He's using a scale of a special dragon. Telepost. That's a new item. Ooh, look at you. You're like a robed guy. He's just dancing. Everyone just enjoys the funky music. This world, dragons can't live because there's like a curse and it kills the dragons. So I need to use a special scale, the silver scale, in order to make my body into a human so that I wouldn't get affected by the curse. Because Tamarin called me here, because Tamarin was a human child that grew up in the land of dragons. She like shipwrecked. That's a vampire. And we were like childhood friends, but we sent Tamarin back to the human world as that's where she belonged. But unfortunately, the human world is covered. It's covered in war between humans and a demon army. Yeah, I don't know. This is from 1990 to give you an idea. I don't know the time frame for the Ultima games. I assume earlier. Because Ultima 3 is like a C64 game. Right? I've never played an Ultima. I feel like I should, considering I grew up with a C64, but it just hasn't happened yet. Oh, those things can multiply. That's not good. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm fighting the Taurus. I didn't want to fight the Taurus. I want to fight the red blobby thing. Ow, those things hurt. Haslam, don't die on me. So this is a little different in that I don't control all the other characters. The only character I control in combat is Atrushan. I assume Ultima 3 you control all the characters. I don't know. Stop making more of those puddles. You're not gonna heal Hassel, are you? Okay, you did. Onibi. This translation was done in Spanish before it was translated to English. So it's a little funky in places. It's mostly been okay. There is a one line that isn't translated where Tamarin just goes Vamos Attrition, which big fan of. My archer guy keeps missing. Okay, so we found treasure. A telepost. I'll have to look at the guide for what that does. Is it a teleporter? There's not been any kind of teleportation. I mean, there's been teleport mazes in the caves, but there's not been any, like, teleport to back to town. Hell, the game is like half the time you have to walk back out of the dungeon after you get the thing or fight the boss. Game is not interested in teleporting you back out. Game is like, well, you walked in here. You got legs. I'm also using a little bit of softening on the video. The vampire can make other enemies. Ooh, that's new. Only bosses have been able to do that. Go get him weird flame circle thing. It's really strong. Alright, I think you guys have it over here. I'm gonna go fight the slime. Oh no, he didn't get his turn. It's okay. So I would say this game isn't like anything special combat-wise or gameplay-wise, but I have been having a very good time with it. I think it has a very good presentation. Its game is on 5 discs, floppies, 2 of which are devoted just for like cutscenes or special events. Then there's the opening disc, the game disc itself, and then there's the ending disc. Also originally a PC-88 game, but that's not translated. Also, we've had a lot of characters die. And not just like... They died gruesomely. Coughing up blood and... Like, this game does not care if you like that character. I always think about there is like an interview with one of the Naughty Dog guys that's like, I think we did something no one else is doing in games, which is making stories that matter. I'm like, dude, you made Crash Bandicoot. Shut the fuck up. I mean, I could even take it further and be like, they made that one fighting game, I can't think of it right now. Jaguar game. Like, yeah, I get it. You're doing your Last of Us stuff now. Well, I'm pretty sure people were making games with stories a little bit before Last of Us. Just, you know, throwing it out there. Yeah, but those don't count because they didn't capture the human emotion. Wow, Haslo. Can you not die? Please? Can you give him the big heal? Yay, big heal. Small heal. Ooh, thank you for the hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, okay. Hello, Cameron. Where are more caves? I'm covering the left wall. I love to do this in caves. Do you love caves too? I've been lazy. I made like a new Kiwi command and everything, and I haven't implemented it yet because I need to switch over to Walrodo or Vignon. Hello, Mixie. You crave caves? The children yearn for the caves? Okay, I looped. So whatever I'm looking for is not on the outsides. Yeah, it does have webcam-based hand tracking. I don't think I would use it because I think I subconsciously kind of play around with my hair and stuff. Like, I get hair in my eyes. I have long hair for like, and you know, I let my bangs grow out. You'll see me pick my nose. You talk with your hands excessively. I need to figure out my webcam scenario because right now I'm looking at a TV over here. My webcam's actually over here. My computer monitor's over here. My other monitor's over here. So the webcam is kind of like at this weird angle. Your character has big old bappers. It's like, I don't think I need the hand tracking because, like, most of the time I'm gonna just be holding a controller. So the problem with following like the left sides of like islands or things that are not along the wall is that now I've gone in a circle. So I assume I went up there as I was following the ball. But yeah, I have Alberto set up to like do fun stuff, but I haven't. What I'm waiting for is actually I'm getting a commission for the overlay. That was supposed to be done in March, and I need to bug them. LIV to do full body tracking with your VR gear. What's LIV? I know there's like slime tracker and stuff like that. I would use full body tracking if I were to say stream an iToy game, because I think that'd be really funny. If you like streamed an iToy game and then perfectly put your character in front of where like, or you feed your character moving to the iToy on an emulator, because you can do that. Streaming software that is designed for streaming VR games. Oh, I see. I assume you maybe have like Oculus or whatever. I don't have any VR. I would love to check out like VR chat, but I'm told there's a whole entire Namco museum out there. I love the Namco museums. Did you make another vampire? I look away for 1 second, the vampires are multiplying. Oh, okay. Stop making vampires! You too, stop making slimes! At least they don't have a turn. There's been some enemies that can make more enemies, and they get a turn before you do. And they just make more enemies on their turn that then get a turn. That kept happening with the cockatrices. It was really funny. But I think there's a limit, as well as they need to have a space in front of them to make a an enemy. You have a quest 2 with slime trackers, nice. Again, I have some full body movement stuff that I want to show off, like martial beat, and I want to do hand tracking because I modeled a Densha They Go controller. And I'm gonna try to make it, like, try to rig it or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I should probably finish that too. I didn't finish that. Okay, we're back here. I would be. There is like there is a program that you use to, like, if you plug in a PS1 Densha to Go controller via like a USB adapter, which I have, it like translates the inputs to, you know, work correctly with, like, say the PC version of Densha to Go or emulators. And I want to try that. And I'm trying to find a way of, like, well, can it feed values to, say, like, Wabordo, and then, like, I make like a bone or like a key shape on the Densha to Go controller or something. I don't know. I'm gonna probably ask one of my, like, programming friends and be like, is this possible? Am I just being dumb? Like, if Wabordo can control my key shapes, then why can't it control, say, the Densha to Go's key shapes, right? Well, it could always, that is a thing you could do. Yeah, I'm probably biting off something too big. But it would be fun. A long time ago, I used the hand cam because I wasn't a VTuber when I played Densha to Go. But now I'm a VTuber, and people are gonna see my hands. My say-so hands. I could wear gloves. I think a lot of people wear gloves. Alright, I might have to look at a map for this place. The ancient cave. Oh, this cave's weird. Okay. Where did we come out? We came out here. A is the teleposter. Okay, hold on. I know I've given up a little bit on this game in terms of, like, not looking at maps, because I spent like 4 hours in a dungeon once, and I just needed to get out. It was hard. And despite me loving teleport mazes, the teleport maze in this game was kind of fucked up. Because, you know, battles and stuff, like, you can't keep track of everything. And a lot of them are one-way teleporters. Why did I go for the Lich? Should have went for the Vampire. Never mind. Vampire problem solved. Alright. So I'm thinking there's a fantasy wall. Based on this map. I'm not gonna look at the map for the other parts of the area, but based on this map, because I have hugged this wall, but I didn't, like, hug it, like, with my face. Oh, see, he made an enemy and it had a turn. So it can happen still. I've just been getting lucky. Should probably stop that from happening. Thank you, flame ball thing. So supposedly it's over here. But again, I wasn't rubbing my face against the wall. Like I am now. Well, now I'm confused about this map. It's saying the word loophole at that location. Oh yeah, she didn't heal Hoslam. Why did she have against the guy? Can you heal Hoslam? Please? Stop hitting him with fireballs? Stop? Tamarin. Thank you. That's all you had to do. She can heal for 500. I know she can because she tops off Hoslo, who sits at 480. Okay, what am I looking at? There's like a big red line and it says loophole. So is there a fantasy wall here or not? But I've been all through this place. Let me go get the zoomed in version. Again, I haven't been using maps all that much, but at this point, the game is kind of like... I feel like I kind of need to. The game has had fantasy walls, but not like usually they're... you can tell. Is there like something I need to do to open fantasy wall? The only thing I see on this map is the teleposter. I guess I need to figure out what the teleposter is. Is it in this? It is in this. Treasure of the Ancient Gods. Its power is... Oh. Maybe this is what we came in here for. Maybe I gotta just go back to the lady. Maybe she'll open up the path. Okay. Whoopsie doodle. I thought it was a usable item. But it is a inventory item, which means it's not usable. It's a key item. Makes the story go round. Alright, I'm glad I figured that out, because I was kind of going insane in circles, being like, I've been everywhere. How'd I hit the slime before I hit the vampire? Whatever. thought I got like a town teleporter or something. Wait, if this game if it introduces like fast travel, I'm gonna shit. Right before I left. Vampires up there. But those liches are also problems, as they can heal enemies and shoot a lot of fireballs. I really like this vampire sprite. I'm gonna have to rip it. I ripped the Manticore, so I know how to rip the sprites. The biggest issue is that I can only rip like what's in VRAM or whatever, so I have to actually get there. But if this game has fast travel, which telepost does kind of sound like some kind of teleporty thingy, and she said I needed it. Oh, I couldn't finish off the lich. Okay. Thank you, Hoslo. I guess I should save. This is why I technically have accidentally grinded and I'm over leveled, is I keep getting lost in dungeons. I'm not like taking time out to go level up and grind. I did it once to get money from the arena so I could have equipment. But ever since then, I've just been like, I've been spending so much time in the dungeons that apparently I'm like 20 levels over what the Japanese guide had for one of the areas I checked. Exactly. Oh, you could have fit in that hole. Don't tell him that. Then come the fireballs, except it can't also fit. I blame Hoslo for that. He's a big beefy boy. He's yelling like, I take the same amount of tiles you do, asshole. Oh, see, those are mages, not liches. That's completely different. I remember when she had full screen magic. I missed that. It's like she just didn't want to be in this. She didn't want the battle to happen. She would just delete everyone. It was very cool. Hoslin, you had to walk all the way over here to get your ass kicked. I was excited to have Hoslin back, but it almost seems like he didn't get much of a buff. Like, he seems undercooked for this area. I understand Hoslo's deal. He's been with us forever. And since they can't level up, you know, he's only as good as his gear. We just got Hoslam back, and it's already like he's having trouble. I bring you the telepost. It is my duty to guide those who possess the Crimson Scroll. Tamarin, I have something to tell you. Come closer. The priestess whispered something in her ear. The fault is the power. Yes, prayer, but fate. Yes, I understand. Do you? I have opened with my power an exit in the ancient cave. Now you can reach Margwan from there. What are you doing here? Get going. Okay. It would have been cool if I didn't have to walk back, and now I gotta walk back again to the same cave. This game loves that. Game loves making you walk back and forth from the one location to the other. And I love it for it. I think he can take the mage. He could not. I knew this game would take all of MSX March, but I didn't realize it would take all of April also. A lot of it is me getting lost, admittedly, which is unusual. Usually I have pretty good maze brain, but maybe it's just like RPGs, I just don't. Or maybe it's just the way this game is built. This game's built different. Like, I played Maze of Gallius. And then I played that other game that was like Maze of Gallius. Demon Castle, or whatever. You don't? I'd love to get party-wide attack buff. I'm really hoping to get more gear for Hoslam. Okay, so if I hug the left wall, I should eventually find the new path. Welcome back, liches. Should probably save since I entered. I've lost all my faith in the NPC characters. I mean, like I said, they've been around for a while. At least Hostler has been around, and he can't quite keep up. Okay, vampire, just sit in front of my face. Can you stop making slimes? So I think it's this wall. Oh no, I gotta go around this thing. So there's money, but there doesn't seem to be like any reason to get it. Actually, it's a decent amount of money. I might as well. So I'm a little confused. Cause I thought it'd be here. Hello, Skeleton Witch. Welcome to the Dream Harrier. We fly through gaming space and get lost in dungeon. And look at the map for dungeon and still get confused because at the place where it says there's like a thing, it's not a thing anymore. But she told me she'd open the path to the thing. And now I'm confused. We kinda got lost in this dungeon only to figure out that we couldn't actually complete the dungeon until we did a story event. Because I decided to look at my inventory and it'd be like, oh yeah, that's probably what we came in here for. This thing, telepost. Treasure of the Ancient Gods. Its power is... I don't know what its power is. I assume she told Tamarin in that cutscene. Ah, okay. It opened up a fantasy wall right here. Yay. I'm kidding, I'm joking. I like fantasy walls. I love when Macaw's just like, fantasy wall! There's that Osamatsu game, which is all just teleport mazes with fantasy walls sometimes. I think about replaying it a bunch. Because I did cheat a little bit at the last level. I gave myself... I forgot what I did. It was on my EverDrive, and I had a cheat for it on the EverDrive. Or something. Or maybe in-game. Oh yeah, I should have been taking out the vampires. And, then I realized that was the last level, and actually probably... Haslam, where did your health go? It actually probably didn't need the cheat at all. Haslam, where was your health? Tamarin, did you not heal Haslam last battle? And she's just like, no. Girl, you can heal for 400, 500. Just do it. So they're at top health. Tamarin, I love you, but you gotta give them the big heal. I don't even know why you still have a small heal. So the AI has a bad tendency of using A, the small heal, which only heals for 50, and B, only healing if they're like at a certain percentage of their health. So she healed Hoslo twice for 50 each. I don't understand how her turns work or how her magic works. Then she healed Hoslo again. She healed Haslam, but again, only for 50. And it's like, you could put them at max health. I've seen you do it. You only get one of them per turn, I guess, but it'd be so much nicer than having them constantly sit near death. I'm gonna go for the Lich, only because the Lich might kill Hoslam and also could heal the vampire. Okay. Fantasy Wall. The only reason I don't play the Osamatsu game again is because it was partially racist. I don't really need that on my stream. But like, again, the game is just like pure teleporter maze with fantasy walls. I'm kinda enamored with it. But then it's also racist. It's hard. Video games are hard. Loving old video games can be difficult sometimes. Not because of their... Why are you not... She needs to heal Haslam. But no, she's saying Vamos, Satushin. At least we got the good level up noise. Oh my god, he healed him. It's like he was supposed to get healed beforehand. I just want to know how her logic works. How does she choose her spells? Why does she choose to heal twice for 50 each and not just heal once for like 400? Oh, the vampires can hurt. That's why Haslam got one-shotted. But he was at 60 health, but he then he got one-shotted for 70. Vampire got hands. No, you need to heal. Okay, you could have. See, that time she healed 4 times for 50 each, but split between 2 characters. So like, I don't know what her limits are for her turn. Damn, I wanted to kill that vampire. The vampire missed me 5 times and then made a Taurus. Like, okay, you take care of this guy. now she did a big heal for Hoslo, which is great, because now Hoslo's at his max health. I love to see that. Why do I have to fight the Taurus first? There, no more vampire. Now we just need to clean up these slimes. Don't let him breed. So the horse race tests are done, right? Do you think they're gonna like all turn into Uma Musume fans now? Trying to decide where I want to go. If I want to get the money. I don't even know where the exit is. I'm like looking at this map, I don't even know where the exit is. Whatever. It's another door maze. Or not quite a door maze, there's just a lot of doors when you go to places. You know, it's funny, I wanted to play a PC 98 adventure game, but I wanted to play it last week, but I wasn't feeling great. A PC 98 Japanese adventure game that is stream safe, I'm told. Safe for work, safe for Twitch. And it's translated. You don't get a lot of those. A lot of the translated PC 98 stuff is not safe for Twitch. Even the really cool looking stuff like a robot game. There's like a cool robot platformer. But like, guess what? It's got nudity, so every cutscene you're gonna have to flip the game off. Not that it's translated. That's just the nature of the PC 98. Even games that don't look like they would have nudity, they just like, they shoved it in there because it's like, well, we gotta sell it to the PC 98 audience. I got 1,000 pals. Yippee. Also, because I've already looked at the map of the previous area and it's connected to this area, I've actually already looked at the map for this area. So I apologize. Where does 7 go? 7 goes to F. Okay, F is probably the exit. If I went back to 2, I could go to 3, and from 3, I could go... So... Wait, what? Okay, I think 5 is just a dead end. I don't feel like going back for 2,000 pulses or a tent, so I'm just gonna leave. Let's just leave. Let's just go. I've confirmed that I'm not here for the dungeon design. It is very big. This is a small dungeon too, but some of them are like huge and maze-like and have fantasy walls. I'm so happy that after this I get to go to a town though. I haven't been to a town all episode, all stream. It's been desert and caves and Nord Desert. And Haslam almost died again. I wasn't paying attention. Not that I could do anything about it. I guess I could grab this, this 900 pulses. It's right here. So that's where I need to go. I think I'll wrap up soon. What are you? A super nugget? This isn't the exit at all. Maybe 5 is where the exit is. It's a dead end, but there is like words next to it on the map. To get to 5, I need to go to 3. Right? 6 goes to a tent and 2,000 pulses. And maybe an exit? It's hard to tell. Look, these maps aren't great either. Mostly because, you know, they're Japanese words on a picture and I can't translate that. Like, I can, I'd have to pull out my phone and, you know. And then, you know, the phone's like, what are we doing? Where is my phone? I don't even know where my phone is. It's here. Translate. Camera. Yep, that's where we need to go. I've had a lot of fun talking about MSX and PC88, especially for MSX March. Would love to get one day. Was offered to be sent one by someone who I think lives in Egypt, but I didn't take it because I didn't know how shipping was gonna be. And then when I was like, oh wait, maybe I do want it, he like kind of ghosted me. Yeah, it can be hard to get into them or to even just like how to emulate them. Not all these emulators are like straightforward. Though honestly, they're like worlds ahead of like the Spectrum emulators and Amiga emulators on computer. Like, why don't they like OpenMSX also is an emulator that confounded me for a while until they finally updated and like, okay, we're gonna have a file menu. Just have a file menu. Why do you have to make this so hard? Like, I've had to use like Catapult, which is like a front end for OpenMSX, but like OpenMSX has a UI. For the longest time, you couldn't configure controllers without using binds, and it's like, guys, come on. I don't need to type a bind command to map a controller on most emulators. Let me do this. Oh yeah, and the gameplay itself, of course. I've played older and crustier, and I like it. Like, at some point they updated OpenMSX to just like, okay, you can bind controllers now in the menu. It's like, thank you. Why was this so hard? Oh. What? Oh, that was opening. I thought it was sealing itself or something. Where am I? Am I in an inn? She did say the cave would let out at the new town. Do I have a map for this area? I should. I'm over here. New music, too. New overworld music. Once upon a time, the city was a prosperous business place. Oh, you're probably the item shop and everything. Well, I got some shit to get rid of. Yep. Let me make sure I don't need any of this stuff. Hoslem has mithril everything. And then we got a bunch of mithril chain and helm stuff. And Hostel has mithril everything that he can equip. Sawashant has mithril chain. It's the only thing that Sawashant can equip. And Tamarin also has mithril chain and a buckler. She also has a demon slayer, a super nugget, a mithril buckler. She got stuff to sell. I think we'll be okay selling all the equipment we found. I'm sure that the super nugget is 10,000. It's like, oh, but what if you get a party member that needs the other demon slayer? It's like, I'm okay. I can buy it. I'll be okay.
Think you can get it inside mine?
Think you can get inside mine? Damn, right. Stadler, stop being weird. What's a big gold nugget? 2,000. We found so much mithril. And a night rapier, which is the weapon for Hoslem, but I got that special sword. And I get a special sword. Let me just double check that the special sword is better than the night rapier. I got him the Sword of Galatine, which is 252. It is better. There will be better rapiers in the future. Or, you know, this town. I don't know. I don't actually know how much town is left, because if we look at our map, we're here now at the city of Margwan. The big bad is supposed to be in here. Now, I don't think this is the end of the game. We haven't been in this desert yet, and I think this desert connects to like the Land of Dragons or something. Like, I assume we're gonna go back to the Land of Dragons and do some things there. But as far as towns, like, we've been to Persis, we've been to Virgil, and then Margwyn is the last town in this side. Everyone else we've been to. So that's how we're doing story-wise and map-wise. Big gold nugget. We don't let Hostel have anything. So I think he's gonna die. Saosha, do you have anything? Nope. Hoslam, he has a bunch of Jill potions. I forgot about that. I don't even know what the Jill potion does. I just like that it's called the Jill potion. And it doesn't sell for anything, so I might as well keep it until it's like causing issues with inventory space. What do you sell? Hyper Potion, Verimol Elixir, Tent, Destruction Ruby, and Liquor Potion. I believe Liquor Potion... So I think Verimol Elixir is a full heal to whoever is like lowest on health. Hyper Potion is just like 200. Tent is a heal for everyone, but can only be used out of combat. Destruction Ruby is a screen damaging magic. And Liquor is to like get rid of debuffs and status ailments. Oh yeah, I should probably say it because we're gonna do the thing where I'm gonna buy equipment and not all characters can wear the equipment. So I'm gonna use a chart, but I inevitably fuck up the chart because the chart's in Japanese. I got a good idea of who's who, but if we get a new character, I'm not gonna know what the hell she does. You need the best equipment if you're gonna face the Demon King. Dragon Mail, Mithril Plate. Alright, let's go look. Alright, so Mithril Plate is actually... yeah, it's better than Dragon Mail. It can be worn by Atrushan, but not Tamarin. Haslam. I don't remember who this is, but I want to say this is Fallen. And Hoslo can all wear Mithril Plate. Saoshant can't wear Mithril Plate and also cannot wear Dragon Plate. And so Saoshant is just SOL on that. But he doesn't get hit, so I don't gotta worry about that. Excuse me. Big stretchy. The Dragon Shield is better than the Mithril Buckler. It can be used by Atrushan, Haslam, and that's it. The helmet is Mithril Helm. We already have that. Unless there's like more screen. Nope. Okay, so we're grabbing Mithril Plate for Atrushan, Haslam, and Hoslo. So 3 of them. And then Dragon Shield for Haslam and Atrushan. Okay, let's see. Let's go get weapons first. I like to go look at the weapons first. Before I lose all my money. Because if I have better weapons, then I can grind money a little better. That's always been my theory. Our weapons are the best ones. Fireblade, Thunderbringer, Paladin Rapier, Gale Rapier, and a Halberd. So a Halberd counts as a large weapon. Yeah, That's like the best large weapon until there's like a secret drop. And that's for Hoslo. 3,200. For swords, the best sword right now is the Thunderbringer with 510 attack. And that can be equipped by attrition and no one else. There is a better sword, but it looks like it might be secret. As it doesn't have a sale price. As for rapiers, the Gale Rapier is the best one. Okay. I made a lot of money, but this looks like it's gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, Thunderbringer is better than my Demon Slayer. Like, almost double. So definitely get that. That's for attrition. Ooh. I want to get the Gale Rapier for Haslam. No, my money. And I guess we get the Halberd for Hoslo. No wonder Saoshan's weapon's so good. They don't have any, like, better bows for a long time. And Tamarin is just happy being Tamarin. We love you, Tamarin. Even if they don't give you new sticks or whatever. Alright, let's go sell that so we make some of our money back, and then we'll see how we do with armor. And then we might talk around town, and then we might call it, actually. Since we went long yesterday. Oh, there's someone here I can talk to. There are 36 types of weapons in this span. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm gonna sell you my Demon Slayer. I'm gonna sell you my Trident. And I'm gonna sell you... not anything from you. I hit the wrong button. Look, you can only use the top numbers. You can't use the numpad. Oh, this is like the special sword. But it only has 252 attack, and I just got a weapon that has 630, so... yeah. Goodbye, special weapon I did like a whole subquest for. That took a whole episode. Damn. That took me like a whole episode to get that weapon. It's already gone. It's already... I guess we did use it for a while. It still feels bad. Alright, how are we doing this? 32,000... Let me get a calculator. I need 3 of them. 3 times... 32,000. That's 96,000. 130,829 minus 96,000. I'll be left with 34,829. But everything's cheap. I only need 2 of the shields. So we'll be fine. It's not gonna feel great. Our money's gonna look really bad for a while, but... and then Dragon Shields for... attrition... I'd be careful, because I always think attrition's slot number 1, but I moved them to slot number 2. Dragon Shield for Haslam. And And there we go. That's everyone is well equipped. I have been really good with money that I haven't ever had to like not being able to get all the best equipment in town. And I think that's what keeps me like on the like, I think that's what's been keeping this game easy. You know, like I think, what was it? Kajarden described this game as easy, or like playing itself. And I think that's only because I'm A, over leveled, and B, I have so much money that every time we get to a new town, I get like the good shit. I've never had to get like the second good shit, except for like the first town. Right, you don't equip shields. You equip shields. And plate armor. And it's always worth getting because like I'm gonna show you the difference. It's not small numbers, right? So weapon information, attrition. So his Thunderbringer's 510. His other weapon was doing 217. Okay? So he has a 510 weapon, and his Mithril Plate is 2400 defense. The Dragon Shield, 920 defense. Compare that to the Mithril Chain, which is 1280 defense, and the old Buckler, which is 520. So, like, everyone that can get the new equipment gets really fucking buff. Like Hossam here, he's got a Gale Rapier for 650 attack, with magic, skill effect, and action powers, which I don't even know what those do. Mithril Plate, and a Dragon Shield. We still have the old helmet, but it's still pretty good. Like, it's just... It's definitely a game where, like, equipment really matters. Leveling up matters also, but leveling up only affects 2 of the characters. So, it can only affect so much. I would like to sell you my Mithril Chain. I would like to sell you my Mithril Buckler. I would like to sell you my Mithril Chain. I didn't hit yes. I'd like to sell you my Mithril Chain. I hit the wrong button again. Alright. I will say money got a lot easier at a certain point in the game also. But again, it could be just because I'm getting lost a lot. Alright, so let's go check around town. See what we can find. I'm curious what the talking auction does. Now, with the power of that mountain pythoness, we're supposed to be able to attack the Demon King. Is that so? Am I missing something? I doubt it's gonna be that easy. And Garsha is sitting passively. Saorshan, the things you say! Saorshan may be right. Margron is famous for its weapons. Let's get some good weaponry. I mean, already ahead of you, man. Alright, let's go see what the talk of the town is. How big is this town? So I already went into one building. No, that's the building we came out of. Okay. So that's the building we came out of. Then there's one here. Oh, this is the bar. We love the bar. Hey, who wants to dance with me? Is it true that the mountain priestess is a servant of the Demon King? I don't know. She helped me. But that could be a trick. It could be a trap. Who knows? I don't care about the Demon King, says the drunk man who lives next door to the Demon King. Some time ago in this city, there were projectile weapons much more astonishing than Cao Xian's bow. Whoa. Wait, how do you know this? You're a boy. You're not even like an old man. If Ervad is the center of wisdom, Margwan is the center of business. How do I get bow? There must be like a blacksmith or something that make bow. I don't... What do you call someone that makes a bow? Like, it's made of metal, right? Or wood. I guess wood would be better because it stretches, but... Bower is a real word. Oh, okay. What a nerve Sagil has. Sagil? Who's Sagil? Okay, this is the weapon shop. Boyer. It's Bowser. The Demon King neutralized the Mountain Priestess' powers. The Indigo Scroll might... Oh, so I need to find the Mountain Priestess? Okay, so the priestess we talked to wasn't the Mountain Priestess? There was a lady who told us to go find... I thought she told us to find a nymph. Is that the Mountain Priestess? Is the nymph she was talking about? The Temple of the Priestess of the Mountain is to the east. I'm gonna find someone and be like, back in my day, we used to make the finest bows, but now I don't have the materials. Oh, you have a portrait. I am Sagil, the assistant of Hadal, the scholar. According to him, this world will disappear very soon. The only way to avoid it is to find the ancient Vim civilization and use their energy. That's a little deeper than... I'm just gonna kill a demon army guy. You okay there? Oh my god! My research indicates that Ishban's space-time distortion is gradually expanding. If nothing is done about it, Ishban will collapse. Space-time distortion? Okay. Apparently there's a lady who's very mad at you. Are you gonna be a party member? Or like a side quest guy? He might be a side quest guy. He has a portrait. That means he's important. There are lots and lots of monsters around the area. Be careful. Yeah, that checks out. And we found the inn, which I will stay for a night. And if you do not like flashing screens, please look away after I talk to this old man. Everyone has his own destiny. No one should decide for others. Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the inn. Please look away. Are you looking away? You better be looking away. Okay, you can look again. Today will be a great day. Like, even Tamarin has higher max health than Hauslam. That's fucked up. No, I don't want to... I already got the laser light show. Okay, there's no one else to talk to in the inn. What else we got in here? A big place. Please do not enter without permission, says Kateri. It's too late. I'm already in your house. What are you gonna do about it? Hey, you're Phopal from the army of Urvad, aren't you? Yes, that's you. What the hell are you doing here? Oh, he abandoned. I'm sorry, Your Highness. Hey, leave him alone. Kateri. I found him hurt on the beach and gave him shelter. He tried to return to Urvad to continue fighting, but I stopped him from leaving. A man was not going to make the difference in the fight against the demons. I think I've got the wrong person. The Phopal I know died in combat. It couldn't possibly be you. But Your Highness... So, what you do now is not my business. Your Highness, I heard that there are many traps in the King's Demon's Palace. Be careful, I pray for your safety. I guess that's kind of funny, but didn't really give me much. My dream is to form a family with him and be happy. Don't take my dream away. I found him first. He washed up on the beach like a log. The priestess is very beautiful. Okay, I think we have talked to everyone in town. As I take forever to load town. Yep, that's the last place. Then there's just like forest. There's like one path to go to the cool place. I guess next time we will go here. The castle of Akasha. We will go down here. Maybe go in here. Maybe this is where the cave of the priestess is. Maybe there's something cool over here. You never know. I've been surprised. Maybe it's in here. Either way, this is gonna be our next stop. Though we'll talk about ancient civilizations and the fact that we haven't been in this desert. I don't think the game is over yet, even if we finish this. So maybe 2 more streams? Who knows? I could get lost in here. This is where the demon army is. For now, let's save on the disc. I like to save on the system disk. I also like to save on the user disk, as has been a tradition. Last time when we started this episode, we were at level 91. This actually has been useful because I did have to load a previous save after we got locked out of a side quest. What level is Attrition now? Attrition is level 100. We cracked 100. And that's not the max level, because when I first got that user disc, it was full of Japanese save files that were in like the 120s. But that probably gives us an idea of how long the game is. Anyway, next time we finally confront the demon general, or the demon king himself, Kasha. I might move Emerald Dragon to Wednesday. So this is like this is an old schedule from last week. Doesn't cover this week, but Emerald Dragon's been on a Friday. But I think I'm gonna move it to Wednesday, because Friday is the start of anime, and I want to put an anime game there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna play the three-eyed one. for MSX, and if that's short, then we start the NES one. So that's the idea for the next week's schedule. Yeah, everyone have a great rest of your weekend. Chat, I'm looking to play maybe like some fighting games tonight if you want to bug me. You know, I don't really play SF6, but if that like Elena patch drops and that patch is good, I might go back to that. But you know, I'm on Under Night, I'm on Fightcade. If you want my Discord, there's a link in the chat. I'm also on Blue Sky. And nowhere else because Twitter is a shit show. And co-host died. I'm very sad about co-host. I have a website, but it's not ready yet. Once I get it ready, I'll have a link to it. But it's gonna act like a blog for stuff that is too big to yell about in Blue Sky. Anyway, let us raid someone. Let me find who to raid. Let me turn off my raids. Like, my ability to get raided. We start at the bottom and work our way up. Hexagon Witch, playing... I was just a little kid when episode 3, A New Home, came out. I don't know what that means. Looks like she's playing some PC strategy game? Variable Goo went live, playing Oreshika? Odeshika Tainted Bloodlines. Manaxi is playing Game Boy Advance with game requests. That could be fun. Maybe we'll go there. Digital Basic, Risk of Ruin. MP83 playing C64 games. Lizstar playing the Blueprints. Voxandra playing Mario 64. Yeah, let's go say hi to Manaxi. Also, I like GBA games. Maybe I'll give them a fucked up one. So they have been going for 3 hours. I wonder... Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, I'll see you all over there, and I'll see you guys next week for anime and whatever I decide to do Tuesday. I'm not sure what that will be. Try to figure out some kind of one-off. Maybe I finish Moonball Magic. Probably not. Probably shouldn't. Anyway, bye-bye.